Hello, I'm Florian Friedrich, and this is how to use the Color Analyzer of HDRmaster version 2. I've opened an MPEG-4 file already, and now I'm starting the analyzer. Switching to the Color Analyzer window here, and here we have the target. The target, I can click anywhere within the image, and here as an example, I'm measuring almost 10,000 nits. So if I click somewhere else, this is 4,000 nits, this is 1,000 nits, this is 750, this is 500, and so on. It not only tells me the luminance, it also tells me the exact color of each pixel when I click on it. So in this case, it is a x coordinate of .63 and a y coordinate of .32. with 50 nits, and that of course helps me if I, for example, want to make sure that my colors are accurate, matching corporate identity and such things. I find it very helpful, clicking at different sections of the screen, highlights for example. In this case I'm clicking at the sun, which is the brightest point in the scene, and I can read that's about 1000 nit, so it matches the mastering environment. If I click at the shadow areas, like here, I can see a .4 nit value, .8 nit value, .6. Here we have 1 nit. Clicking around, here is .1 nit, and maybe here we have some very dark shadows. Here is black. Okay, so I know that in this image the highlights and shadows are well maintained. This is slightly above 1000, which is meaningless in this case because we always have some code values jumping around as a matter of compression. So we shouldn't look at this small amount of difference to 1000 nit, for example. In addition to the values you see here, and there's RGB values as well. Those RGB values are in the 8-bit form and the 10-bit format, so you can read them as 8 or 10-bit. You can also adjust whether or not it is within legal or full range. So that is only how it is converted as a shown value. If you want to change the way the plugin or the analyzer calculates, then we have to click here and adjust to full range, for example. Also, we can switch in between different containers and different EOTF. So we could use HLG, for example, and see the same light value in the HLG container. And we are able to configure the marker as we like it. So let me show you this example here. Make it bigger, smaller, change the line gap. We are able to say, okay, we don't want to show the color that we're measuring, or we want it as a background or on the left side. And I will use another preset here. This is funny, hashtag. So I click here and I have the background of the center of the hashtag as the color that I clicked. I hope you can see what I mean. So I click here and it's blue, and so on. Okay, so in addition to that, we have more values. So we can see it in the float, we can see it in the lightness, UV space, in the lab space, in the chromaticity and hue space, or in the tree stimulus space. So that is quite a lot of information for decoding the pixel and knowing what each pixel is doing. The overlay, we can say, I don't want to have the information, which of course doesn't make much sense. But if you're desiring the hashtag or cross only, then that's the way to go. We are also able to show it only in the GUI, which is, those options are more relevant for the Resolve and Premiere plugins of the same analyzer. And like all the other analyzers, we are able to export the thing that we are seeing currently, so the measured value, the overlay, and everything to a TIFF file. simply clicking export image, and it will be stored right next to the source file, which is of course configurable in the settings. Okay, that's the color analyzer. I hope you find it useful, and see you soon.